What's up, friends? My name, at least for this channel, is Will Gamble of Gamble and Bets, and tonight I'm headed to pick up Benny Betts, and together we are driving through the snowstorm to Turning Stone Resort and Casino. Turning Stone has generously comped us a room. They've given it to us for free. So thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoy it. Let's hit the road and let's hit the casino. All right, quick road check-in. We are looking super wintry. But we are headed to pick up Benny Betts, and I got all kinds of traction control off, low tire pressure because it's so cold, but we are on the way, and we're driving nice and safe, no horsing around whatsoever. All right, we are in Verona, and we have arrived to Turning Stone Resort and Casino. We're just getting ready to pull in here. All right, here we are at the main atrium at Turning Stone Casino. I'll try not to get people on camera. We have to check in for our suite really quickly and then do an update. This is kind of cool actually in the lobby. They got this super cool fountain over here. Lights up LED. Plus this thing, super dope. Okay, let's check in. All right, friends. We hope the music doesn't give us a copyright strike, but we are in the atrium space at the Brook Hotel at Turning Stone. And we have been comped an atrium room right on this floor. It's actually right over here, so let's go check that out. Got our key right here. You wouldn't want to lose this in here. That would be super hard to find. Okay, 224. That's us. Lights. Okay, it's not super huge. We've had some of these that have been really, really big before, but this is pretty cool. This is what they call an atrium suite, and it's really for sweethearts and couples, but we are going to occupy it for the night anyway. We don't really sleep here or spend the night. It's really just a home base for us to come back, chill, have some food in between sessions. Pretty cool. Got the tub right here in the middle. Don't generally use the tub, but you never know. It's there. And yeah, this is what we're looking at for the room. The main bathroom is here. Full stand-up shower. Tile everything. Turning Stone is always nice and clean. I got the mirror right here all the way across with the glass, which is kind of a weird combo. And another reason why I say it's kind of for sweethearts, because even though this is that security type glass, it still seems kind of weird that there's this big mirror, all of this glass, and then the jacuzzi tub right out in the open. But anyway, maybe not the perfect setup for me and Benny Betts, but it's gonna work. If we go over here and check this out, you can actually see that's a weird little door hole. You can see the robes and the slippers and the wonderful TP that they leave for you. This stuff is actually complimentary with the room. You can take this with you and it's free. They only charge you $12.50.
Ask us how we know.
Yeah, ask us how we know that. Okay, we're going to unload our stuff and then potentially head down and check out the gaming floor. Okay, we are back in the room. How did the first wave of gambling go? Well, it went pretty well, if you ask me. $500 chip there at the front, several hundred stacks. Now, we did have to pay to get into this. So what did we do? First, we started a blackjack partnership. If you go with your friends to the casino, I highly recommend doing not just a blackjack, but a gambling partnership where you pool your money. It gives you double your money to play with, more hands, more chances to win, things like that. So we put in $400 on blackjack. We played a double deck of blackjack and $50 a hand, and we brought our 400 up to 375. Then we went to baccarat. We took 400 more. We sat down, put 400 into baccarat, doubled our money. So now we have definitely $1,575 here after the first wave of gambling. Super great. We're going to take this back down later and play a little bit more. Probably going to hit the table games because they were so successful. So now it's break time. We've got some food. We hit the Emerald Diner. What is the food like from the Emerald? you know, I'm not going to open up all these and make a big mess. We got grilled cheeses. We got Reuben egg rolls. We have crispy chicken tenders with buffalo hot sauce. And all of this was paid for by vouchers, which are free money from the casinos, and points money, which is also free money from the casinos. So far tonight, we're in it for a free room, a suite nonetheless, free food, and we're up many hundreds of dollars. Let's hope this continues. Let's have a break, have some food, continue the wave after this. Okay, this was important. I wanted to do this last time and I forgot these grilled cheeses are usually pretty epic from the Emerald. So we're going to do a cheese pull. They're so good, I actually got two, no joke. So come in a little closer. We're gonna do this one first. All right. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, this one too. This is for the food people. Oh, this one's not quite as good. I'll give that. Whoa, I spoke too soon.
That's pretty epic.
That's pretty epic. That cheese pull gets a 8.5. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. Win for the Emerald grilled cheese. Okay. Okay, whoops. Flip, well, that was kind of cool. Okay, we have our loot, and we are getting ready to go back down for the second wave of the night. Whoa, money down. That's the third time I did that. I tried taking this video so many times.
Just throwing hundreds.
Thanks, bro. I know. It's begging to be put on one hand. If you're asking if we have sunglasses on, the answer is yes. And we're headed back down, and we will see how wave 2 goes. And we are in the elevator coming off from wave 2. How did it go? It went really well. I can't show you what happened because they don't allow filming on the gaming floor, but we doubled our money in slots, took 200, put it into 400. It took a couple machines, but yeah, doing well, doubled that money. And sorry about that. I did not want to film and invade people's privacy. We are back in the room. Both of us are up a little over 400 on the night. Again, I'm sorry I couldn't film. They don't allow it down at the tables, but you have to take my word for it. I do have some shorts that we're going to upload from down there, which I was able to capture, so you have to check that out. Super fun. We're going to have a little break and then head back for wave 3. And headed out for wave 3. They are busy here at the casino late at night. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning, and they are taking this entire Christmas tree display down. Wow, that's pretty wicked. All right, let's go. Okay, logged out, and here it is, $10 match play. It ain't much, but it's $10 free more from the casino, which we will take that, stuff that right in there. Everything does count. It does add up. Benny, what'd you get?
Same thing, $10.
$10 match play. All right, $20 between the two of us. Perfect. Now, we talked about the point system and the slots a little bit, and we made sure to get a card. If you are going to a casino, especially one that you think you're going to visit a few times, I highly recommend that you get a player's card. Okay, so I keep my player's card here, and it has my player's number on there. So keep that handy, use that at all the table games, and stack up your points and rewards. I highly recommend that you get one of these player cards. It is a way for them to track you, and they will give you rewards in return. Definitely do that. All right, we are back. That was an okay wave 3. We got some chocolate cake, some candy, and some more chicken tenders. I honestly don't know whether we're up, down, somewhere in between. Actually, I do know we're up. We're significantly up still. Not sure how much, but check back in a minute. All right, we're back in the room. I don't know if you guys can tell, comped food is one of our favorite things here. Let's do a chip check. All right, so here's where we're at. We both bought in our gambling partnership for $500 each. Here we have $500 purple chip, $800 in single $100 chips. We have $300 stack right here, 75 and 85. And I was a music student, so please forgive my math if it's not correct, but I think we have approximately Ooh, what did I say? 16 from... I'm not even gonna lie, I had to pause that to do some math. 1685 we have in chips. So both of us are up approximately $350. So that is a success so far. We're going to round all of this up, head back down, maybe hit some blackjack, maybe hit some baccarat, see how it goes. All right, I honestly couldn't tell you what wave this is. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. I kid you not, we were in for 500 each. I have 10 $100 bills here in my hand. We are dead even. We've been here for like 12 hours or something like that, dead even. But we got a free room, free meal, twice. And I'd call that a win, honestly. Dead even on cash. Free room, free food, gotta love that. So I call that a win. All right, I think we're gonna pack up and head out of here. I think we're gonna call that a night. All right, room is looking used but not stayed in, and we are headed out to the car. We heard that it is around 4 degrees outside, so it should be nice and brisk when we get out there. All right, let's go check it out. 2:24, it's been fun. Headed out. We have the money we came with, free Atrium suite, one last look, free meals twice tonight, Charleston Chew, chocolate cake. What more could you ask for? Win, win, win.